This year's STEM Virtual Showcase has the following objectives. S. Share Docubata national participating entries. T. Tell significant stories and learning insights gained from Docubata and other activities. E. Encourage audience and stakeholders to support STEM advocacies and activities. M. Motivate incoming senior high school students and promote STEM strand to them, especially to those who are inclined in science and mathematics. We hope that through this showcase, we might show you that there's beauty in STEM and there's fun in STEM.
Hello, cadet students. Study well, work hard, and you'll achieve your dreams.
Ano ba ang STE program at bakit ito ang dapat mong piliin? Curious ka ba sa mga bagay-bagay na nangyayari sa paligid mo? Gaya ng kung paano nangyayari ang eclipse. Bakit nakakalipad ang eroplano? Ano ba ang virus? May chemicals ba ang gamit mong sabon at shampoo? Pinangarap mo din bang maging inventor o kaya naman makagawa ng sariling robot? Mahilig ka ba sa computer at iba pang technologies? Namamangha ka din ba kapag nakakakita ka ng magaganda at matataas na building? O kaya naman mahahabang tulay? Kung oo, STE program ang nababagay sa iyo. Dahil ang lahat ng ito ay iilan lamang sa mga bagay na may kinalaman sa science, technology, at engineering. Ang STE o Science, Technology, and Engineering ay isang special curricular program na naglalayon na makapagbigay ng maganda at kalidad na edukasyon sa mga estudyanteng magaling at interesado sa larangan ng science, technology, at mathematics. Ito ay magbibigay din ng malawak na oportunidad para matahak ang karir o propesyon na nasa hanay nito. Ang tanong, ano bang gusto mong maging paglaki mo? Gusto mo bang maging doktor, nurse, scientist, dentist, ophthalmologist, o kaya naman psychiatrist, teacher, software developer, IT manager, computer analyst, civil engineer, electrical engineer, o computer engineer? Kung isa sa mga yan ang pangarap mo, sa STE program ka ng Pilar National Comprehensive High School, dapat mag-enroll. Narito ang iba pang career na pwede mong tahakin kung ikaw ay nakapagtapos ng STE program sa junior high school at STEM sa senior high school. Ano ang mga advantages kapag nag-enroll ka sa STE? Become research ready. Dito sa STE, grade 7 pa lang ay i-introduce at sasanayin na kayo sa pananaliksik research. Kung kaya't, mas magiging handa ka na sa mas complex na research pagdating mo sa senior high school STEM. STE activities. Sa STE, hindi ka lang matututo, mag-e-enjoy ka pa. Narito ang ilang nasabing activities. Science Exhibit and Community Fair. Naganap noong February 27, 2020 na nilahukan ng mga incoming grade 7 STE students. Division Science and Technology Fair 2021. Ito ay naganap lamang noong May 2021.
Hi! this is your physics mate, Liza Banyal.
Nanalo ng 4th placer ang pambato ng Pilar National Comprehensive High School na si Liza Banyal ng Grade 7 Region sa CNC Kula Contest. Ano pa ang hinihintay mo? Magpa-register na at mag-enroll sa STE program ng Pilar National Comprehensive High School. Dahil sa PNCHS STE, we will shape you for a brighter future.
Hi, this is your physics mate, Liza Banyal, introducing a physics concept in line with electromagnetism. We will talk about Coulomb's law, but first, let us meet the person behind it. Charles Augustin de Coulomb was a French military engineer and physicist. He is best known as the eponymous discoverer of what is now called Coulomb's law, the description of the electrostatic force of attraction and repulsion. But you're here to learn about the law. Coulomb's law is one of the basic ideas in electricity and physics. The law looks at the forces created between two charged objects. As distance increases, the forces and electric fields decreases. Think about a few concepts. When we have played magnet, you notice that there are two poles, the north and south. North and south poles like to move towards to each other. Similar poles such as 2 south or 2 north push away from each other. With this scenario, we have understood that forces between magnets become stronger as they move apart. Another is when you yell at someone from far away and they would barely hear you. But if you yell the same amount when you were together, it would be more powerful and loud. This idea was converted into this formula, where let's try to solve this word problem using the formula of Coulomb's law.
Agriculture is dying, not because of drought, but because of this. The average age of Filipino farmers at present is from 57 to 59 years old. This means that in a few years, they will reach their retirement age. But can any one of you say, agriculture will be our life? None. Why? First, because agriculture in the Philippines was stuck in the traditional way. Second, quality fertilizers, pesticides, and seeds are too expensive. Lack of protection from the middleman who buys their crops at a very low price. Farmers will now give in due to extreme poverty, which is the third reason. They will buy the palay for 15 pesos per kilo and they will sell it 40 pesos in the market. They will earn a gross of 104,000 pesos from every 4 metric tons of palay the farmers produce. And because the next generation of farmers is witnessing how difficult a farmer's life is, they choose to leave and pursue their own careers. Sadly, most of them would rather work on manufacturing companies, fast food chains, or other industries than to stay in farmland, which most of the time is not theirs. But Fortunately, I discovered a club that focuses on reviving and strengthening agriculture through youth empowerment and development. It's 4-H Club! Not as famous as Boy Scout or Girl Scout too. This club has existed for 67 years in the Philippines, and all over those years were dedicated in empowering youth. They provide the youth opportunities to learn by doing through individual, group, and community projects. Like this man who was one of the beneficiaries of Young Filipino Farm Leaders Training Program in Japan. Another, they instill in the youth the spirit of volunteerism, cooperation, and dignity of labor. Enables the youth to use their time, talents, and energies wisely. Like this fun-making workshop, the club also develops youth's potential like Namar Mortega, who was the 2016 Gawad Saka regional winner and 2018 two-farm champion just because of his love and dedication in agriculture, which in turn helped him graduate college. I have witnessed these milestones in the lives of the youth. I am proud that their lives have changed, and they too, as 4-Hers, change lives of others. You too can be a part of 4-H Club. You too can be a part of bringing innovation and development to our agriculture. At the end of the day, we hope to lower down the average age of farmers in the Philippines by including ourselves with them. I am a proud member, and we will not say agriculture is our life, because agriculture is the reason why there is life. Sa 4-H Club, Ria ka!
Ang bawat bata ay may mga karapatan. Mga karapatan na dapat nilang malaman, ngunit sapat ba ang kaalaman ng mga magulang upang ipaalam sa mga bata ang kanilang karapatan tungo sa tamang paggamit ng social media? Bilang bata, ano ang alam mo na isang karapatan sa social media?
Karapatan ko magkaroon ng social media account para malaman ang mga informasyon.
Social media account
Karapatan kong malaman ang mga itong informasyon at dito itong informasyon sa social media.
Sa isang lugar, sitio sa Pilar, Sorsogon, maraming bata ang babad at tutok sa social media. Bakit ka gumagamit ng social media?
Para makanood ng content videos at para makalibang.
Pangbalitas ng oras at panglibang, lalo na pag walang ginagawa. Para makasabay sa uso at makipagkaibigan.
Para sa kanila, ang social media ay libangan lamang kung saan sila'y nasosobrahan sa paggamit sa kabila ng kanilang murang edad. Ilang oras ka gumagamit ng social media sa isang araw?
10 hours.
Hindi lugod sa kanilang kaalaman ang mga posibleng panganib na maaaring idulot sa kanila sa sobrang paggamit ng social media. Ano po ba ang sitwasyon ng sitio Sumarot regarding sa technology?
Ito maluya, kapag karamihan sa ila, kulang mangki, walang tayo, kaya maluya ang kanot ang daban at pagkasabot ng daban.
Hindi nabibigyan ng sapat na gabay ng mga magulang ang kanilang mga anak sa tamang paggamit ng social media dahil hindi sapat ang kanilang kaalaman patungkol sa mga karapatan ng mga bata sa social media at limitado ang kanilang kaalaman patungkol sa makabagong teknolohiya. May mga programa po ba ang barangay na tumutulong upang malaman ng mga magulang ang karapatan ng kanilang mga anak ukol sa social media?
Nga madam, kasi before na sa ano, may program din na before na papaalang picture at mga aki, and then sa mga red cat mga aki, tiga ako ang katiduto. Tapos yung data, aram, yung mga pag-aadal sila dyan sa government board na nangyari last month yata yun na nag-rating sila basta kung sa partido ko nag-distribute pa sila yung mga school supply, and then paliwanag man kaibahan mga magurang na so right kat mga kaakian, mga samanan, pagkagos kang pag-iskila,
may mga programa ang gobyerno upang ipaalam sa mga bata ang kanilang mga karapatan. Ngunit hindi ito naging sapat upang malaman ito ng mga bata dahil hindi rin nila ito makita sa kanilang mga magulang na siyang dapat na pangunahin ng tuturo sa kanila ng kanilang karapatan. Ano po ang mga pros ng bata sa social media?
Marami. Una, behavioral attitude. Marami ang negative attitude ang na-adapt from social media. And then, these past few years, because of pandemic, nagkaroon ng modular learning. So, social media doon nakadepende mostly ng mga estudyante.
Laki ang nakaambang na panganib sa mga bata kung hindi nila malalaman ang kanilang mga karapatan. Una na rito ay ang laganap na pangloloko sa mga batang may murang edad kung saan madali lamang silang malinlang ng mga tao. Pangalawa ay maaaring kumalat ang kanilang pribadong personal na impormasyon at marami pang iba na nagdudulot lamang sa kanila ng masama. Bilang isang sekretary sa inyong barangay, ano ang inyong maipapayo sa mga kabataan na mahilig gumamit ng social media?
Sa tama ang na huwag masyado silang i-click kung hindi nila naiintindihan. Kasi although meron ng case dyan sa amin, madam, na nangyari, nagsorry siya sa public apology at nagkamali siya. Dahil unang-una, marami siyang nasagasaan tungkol na sagasaan ng mga magulang, nagpupus siya sa mali.
Ngunit sa kabila ng mga ito ay hindi pa huli ang lahat para malaman nila ang kanilang karapatan. Kailangan ng masusing gabay at pagtuturo ng kanilang mga magulang sa kanilang mga anak. Kinakailangang maturuan din ang mga magulang ng mga tagapagturo ng gobyerno tungkol sa mga karapatan ng mga bata nang sa ganooy hindi ito magdulot ng negatibong epekto sa mga bata. Sa simpleng programang ito ay higit ito makakatulong na makalutas sa problema at magbibigay ng malaking pagbabago sa mga bata. Ang mga karapatan ng mga bata sa social media ay gabay sa magandang kinabukasan na sa kanila'y nakalaan. Ang ngiti ng mga mumunting paslit na may sapat na kaalaman at gabay ng mga magulang tungo sa kanyang mga karapatan ay isang palatandaan ng ligtas at magandang kinabukasan. Hi everyone, this is Anjali Embarasi, one of the writer of Hiraya Production. We have produced the docu-film entitled Liblib sa Kamalayan. As a writer po, magandang experience po siya sa akin, especially new experience po siya. Hindi lang po sa akin, pati na rin po sa grupo ko at sa ibang classmates ko po. Naka-experience po kami ng dalawang bagay po. Nag-enjoy po kami at pangalawa po is naranasan po namin yung hirap. Na ganito po kahirap pala. Kasi nagka-technical issues po kami. Like yung sa SD card po, na-corrupt po siya. Yung sinat po namin nung araw na yun, simula umaga hanggang hapon is nawala po siya. Kaya mahirap po para sa amin. Pero sabi namin, kailangan po namin ipagpatuloy, kailangan po namin magpasa. Ayan po, naranasan po namin makipag-socialize sa iba't ibang tao sa malayong lugar po. Lalo na po sa akin, as an introvert po, nakipag-socialize po ako sa iba't ibang tao. Kaya maganda po siyang experience para sa akin. Ayun lang po, maganda po siya. Marami po kami natutunan during our journey po. Masaya po. Yun lang po.
Hello everyone, this is Jan Medi Mendoza from Hiraya Production, and base po sa mga na-experience ko po nung paggawa namin ng film ay medyo nahirapan po ako kasi hindi ko po gaanong kilala yung mga ka-teammates ko, pero masaya po kasi habang tumatagal po mas nagkakaroon kami ng band at mas nakikilala ko po yung bawat isa. Tapos para po sa amin medyo nahirapan po kami kasi hindi po namin kilala yung mga nakakasalamuha namin. Medyo nahihirapan po kami makipag-socialize sa kanila, pero masaya po kasi madami po kaming natutunan sa base sa mga opinyon, sa iba't ibang opinyon ng mga magulang at ng kabataan. At masaya po ako kasi alam nila kung para saan ang paggamit ng social media.
Hi everyone, I am Crazy B. Santonia from Hiraya Production. So I am here to share my personal experience during our Docubata. So my experience in our Docubata was so great and amazing because it is our first time to join the Docubata, and we are so enjoy. We are so thankful for the opportunity na ibinigay sa amin and sa new experience na naranasan namin. And through that Docubata, mas naging closer yung bawat isa sa amin, nagkaroon ng opportunity, and mas na-develop yung skills na meron sa amin. Kaya we are so grateful for that opportunity. Kahit na hindi kami nanalo, but we learned a lot and we enjoyed so much habang ginagawa namin.
Pala si Rian Mirales ng Group 4, Hiraya Production sa Dokybata. Natutuhan ko sa pagdodokyo namin ay ang kahalagahan ng social media sa mga kabataan at nakilala ko pa ng malalim ang aking mga kagrupo. Matadala ko pa ang banding namin sa mga susunod na aktibidad at hindi na ako maiilang sa kanila sapagkat kilala ko na sila ng lubusan.
I am Ivy Lista, the director of the Hiraya Production, yung aming official entry that is the Liblib na Kamalayan. So, today I am going to share about kung ano ba yung experience ko bilang director and editor in the making of the Liblib na Kamalayan. So, sa aming official entry na Liblib na Kamalayan, the title itself, it is all about sa kamalayan ng mga bata na gumagamit ng social media. The focus is para mamulat yung mga magulang na hindi nila nagagabayan yung kanilang mga anak sa tamang paggamit ng social media. So, doon sa aming entry, gusto namin na makita ng bawat magulang kung ano ba yung dapat alam ng mga anak nila na gumagamit ng social media. So, sa entry namin na yun, habang ginagawa namin yun, nakasalamuhan namin yung iba-ibang tao, nakita namin kung ano ba yung, kung paano nila gabayan yung kanilang mga anak, at nakita ko bilang director kung paano ba tinutulungan ng mga magulang kung ano ba yung mga karapatan ng mga anak nila na na-share nila. So, doon nalaman namin na kulang yung mga alam ng mga magulang na karapatan ng kanilang mga anak, especially regarding sa social media, kaya hindi nila masyadong naituturo. So, hindi nagiging sapat yung mga kaalaman nila para magabayan yung kanilang mga anak, para hindi sila mapahamak sa social media or sa paggamit ng social media. So, bilang director, to sum up yung mga sa aking production staff, doon na yung experience namin is one of the significant experience na kahit maraming technical issues na naranasan namin, still hindi kami nag-give up kasi alam namin na ginawa namin yung best namin, and alam namin na kaya din namin mag-produce kahit first time namin gawin to. At least may na-develop kami sa sarili namin. Isa yun na kailangan namin na magpatuloy kahit marami kaming naranasan. So, yun yung sa Hiraya Production.
Tapos tingin. Yan po yung maglalaban-laban. Tingnan natin sino sa kanila yung pinakamagaling sa hulihan. Okay. Are you ready? At yung labanan ang isa ng galing at hulihan ng okay. First rule. Wala ibalayan. Boy, ano? Malay ka na? Okay. Second rule. Right hand, bawal po alisin yan. Yan ang pagkukuha kasi sa ako. Bawal. Hindi na yun ang grupo na yun. Yan. Up. Up. Third rule, ang rule ng bawat grupo, ngunit yan. Diba? So, balang ang pupuntin natin ang ganito. Basta po, daig ka mo ang baranggaan. Daig ka mo sa baranggaan. Marito mo ng grupo. 5, 6. Daig ang baranggaan. Asin, dahil man po, magkakalistuhan.
nakakita ng mga kapani-paniwalang pag-unlad sa huling ilang taon ng paggamit ng teknolohiya. Dito sa bayan ng Pilar, lalawigan ng Sorsogon, ay napakalaki ang pakinabang ng social media hindi lamang sa mga mag-aaral, kundi sapagkat ito ang naging madaling paraan para makipagkonekta ang bawat isa at makipagpalitan ng impormasyon lalo na sa panahon ngayon.
Dito sa amin, isang magulang sa barangay Loob, Sorsogon, ang may dalawang anak na nag-aaral sa sekundarya. Siya si Aling Lorna, isang housewife na may tiwala sa kanyang mga anak pagdating sa paggamit ng teknolohiya at social media.
Una ko napansin sa kanya, noong una, syempre, bago pa lang, noong una kasi wala pa siyang cellphone. Ang cellphone niya dati isang hiram lang kay lola niya. So, nung dumating yung cellphone niya, parang mas marami yung time niya na nagagamit siya ng cellphone. And then, napansin ko agad yun, kaya sabi ko, hindi tama na makafocus lang siya sa cellphone niya in the whole day. So, ang ginawa ko, binigyan ko sila ng assignment sa bahay. So, in the morning, hindi sila pwede humawak ng cellphone. Kailangan tutulong sila sa gawaing bahay. And then, after lunch, doon ako pumapayag na gumamit ng cellphone nila.
Si John Benedict Aquino Perdiz ay isang 14 na taong gulang na mag-aaral ng Science, Technology, Engineering dito sa Pilar National Comprehensive High School. Siya ay isa sa mga anak ni Aling Lorna na aming nakapanayam kung saan siya ay isa sa mga kabataang gumagamit at nanginginabang ng social media.
Masaya kasi sa bawat impormasyon may natututunan ako at nagbibigay ito ng paraan para malaman namin ang kultura sa ibang mga nangyayari.
Actually, marami siyang natutunan. Minsan nga, natutuwa ako kasi sasabihin, magpapalito siya, ay mama, ganito pala yung, sasabihin niya, ganito pala mama yung nangyari sa, sa planet natin, ganyan. Sa science kasi, siya, STE. Minsan nagkukwento siya, dati pala mama yung planet natin is 9 lang, ngayon 12 na. Sabi ko, ano yung nadagdag? Kasi hindi ko na rin alam kung ano pa yung mga nadagdag. So, nagkukwento siya. So, malaking tulong para sa mga kabataan ngayon, lalo't ng pandemya.
Ayon kay Aling Lorna, siya ay natutuwa dahil nagamit ng kanyang anak ang social media sa positibo at wastong paggamit nito. Hindi lang ang personalidad ng kanyang mga anak ang nabago, kundi pati na rin pagdating sa pag-aaral nito. Ngayon, maraming mga mag-aaral ang tunay na naimpluwensyahan ng social media dahil madaming makabagong kaalaman at natutunan dahil sa paggamit nito.
Sa akin, pabor yung may gadget kasi lesson yung paglabas-labas sa mga bata.
Maraming mga magulang ngayon ang may tiwala at umaasa sa social media na mas lalong mapapaigting ang mga kaalaman ng kanilang mga anak pagdating sa edukasyon at iba pa. Tulad na lamang ni Aling Lorna na pabor sa paggamit ng social media sapagkat isang paraan na rin ito para manitin na lamang sa tahanan ang kanyang mga anak dahil sa pandemya na patuloy na kumakalat.
Manuel Reyes, GPTA ng Pilar National Comprehensive High School, Mariposque, Pilar, Sorsogon.
Ang may papayo ko sa mga magulang na patuloy na hinahayaan ang paggamit ng social media, para sa akin, okay lang. Basta, kasi napapanahon niya na kailangan ang mga gadget, basta gamitin yan sa tamang aplikasyon at gamitin sa kanilang pag-aaral. Kasi hindi ka naman pwedeng ang mga magulang pigilan ang mga kabataan sa paggamit ng mga gadget o sa social media. Hindi sila makialam. Basta ayos, maging positibo at mag-aral sila hanggang sila ay makatapos.
Ang internet ay naging isang malaking bahagi na ng ating buhay kung saan nakatulong ito sa mga estudyante sa paggawa ng mga gawain sa paaralan man o pananaliksik. Ngayong makabagong panahon, tunay na uusbong ang mga makabagong teknolohiya, social media at iba pa. Ito ang halaga at impluwensya ng social media.
Sir Lowell, good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity na pinasali mo kami sa Docubata entries kung saan marami kaming memories, experiences at mas lalo pang napaigting ang aming relationship with each other. So maraming lessons and maraming trials na dumating sa amin, ngunit ito ay aming nabigyan ng way kung saan ito ang naging way namin upang mas mapalakas pa ang bawat isa. So, I'm so thankful na naging leader ako at nabigyan niyo kami ng inspirations at yung mga nagawa pa naming mga docu and others aming projects ay way na din para mas lalo pang marami mga youths and students na mawiling sa paggawa nito at maging sa isa rin na inspirasyon. Thank you, sir, and good afternoon.
Honestly, we were thrilled when we originally decided to do a documentary on Docubata. But when we got started, we ran into a few problems because we didn't have a digital camera to use, and we struggled to achieve proper lighting and angles because we're only using a phone as our equipment. To find someone to video with, we went on walks in the rain and extremely hot weather. And together with our group, we had a meal at lunch, and Frisha and Elizabeth even spent the night at home. At that time, I feel under strain because it was difficult for me as an editor to remove the background noise from passing cars and electric fans. But despite the difficulties we face, we've seen that they each have different skills to have our group.
My experience in Docubata are many. I experienced to be a cinematographer on our team that basically gives me a lot of pressure because I'm not good in taking videos and pictures. I experienced also to go places that I'm not familiar, and it's tiring because we go to the target places that is far away from our homes. Also, it is fun because we get to know each other on our team, and we do lots of fun things. Like every time we gather in our free time, we spend time eating snacks and telling jokes to make us happy when we are tired of our works. And also, I'm glad to know and be close to them because I'm gaining a lot of friends and experience. I also experienced the other roles in my team like music composer and editor.
Sa pagbuo ng Docubata, mahirap pero marami tayong natututunan. Marami kaming may natututunan. Bilang isang production staff, natutunan ko rin na magplano bago isagawa ang mga gawain para maging maayos ang flow o sunod-sunod ng video. At natutunan ko rin na mahalaga ang gadget sa pag-aaral kung gagamitin mo ito sa tamang paraan.
On this task, I realized that people can make a way if they wanted, but if they don't, there is a lot of reason. I also realized, or I also learned to socialize with my group mates because socializing is a way of making or building a strong friendship. And I also build a wisdom in making a documentary. Not just documentary, but in making a task that we need a group works or teamwork to accomplish the task that given to us. So that is my Docubata experience. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Frisha May Solomon, production designer of the class production. As one of the Docubata participants, I had many new experiences such as sleeping over, which I was allowed to do for the first time. Went around for interviews and videos for the whole day. It was difficult and I was nervous at first because I didn't know some of my group mates. But it was all worth it because I found new friends and we all got along. We faced many obstacles and hindrances, but we remained strong and fought as one. We gave our best individually and shined as one team.
Good day everyone and listeners. Share ko po ang experience ko about sa Docubata. Docubata po is great because it's a bonding experience of stand and having fun games together. And also sa mga nangyari na kahit na po dakong task na tipag-ibo is nakakapasa man po ginamit ang Docubata entry po because I saw other entries in the different groups. Their documentary is very good and well edited. Masaya rin ako dahil sa bonding time na yun ay naging masaya ang bawat isa at ipakita natin ang talent ng everyone sa mundo ng filming and documentary. Sa dami ng aking natutunan at experience sa Docubata, siguro
mundo ng social media ay binalot na ng karahasan.
Buwisan ka naman ng Sige na, juicy pa.
Kaya, gaano ka nakakasiguro na ligtas ka sa mundong ginagalawan mo? Minsan nang naging daan sa pakikipag-interaksyon at pakikipagpalitan ng mga impormasyon ang social media. Ngunit sa kabila nito, nagiging niche ito ng mga hindi ka nais-nais na gawain. Maraming naitudulot ang makabagong teknolohiya sa kasalukuyang panahon. Ang impluwensya ng social media sa mga kabataan ang naging bunga nito.
Ako tabi si Juan Carlo Capawatan, taga San Rafael Pilar, Sorsogon. Bago ako mag-reply, tinitignan ko muna ang profile na nag-chat sa akin para makita kung poster ba ito o dami account.
Kailangan natin ng sapat na kaalaman upang maprotektahan ang ating mga sarili.
Anong tigagibo mo, be? Nag-Facebook. Kapag may nag-chat sa akin na hindi ko naman kakilala, tinitignan ko agad ang kanyang profile at personal na informasyon.
Sa tuwing magpo-post po ako sa Facebook, lagi kong iniisip ang magiging consequences nito.
Parami na ng parami ang mga taong umiikot ang mundo sa social media, lalo na ang mga kabataan na ginagawa itong libangan sa bawat oras na lumilipas at mas binibigyan pa ito ng prioridad.
Kapag magpo-post ako or mag-share ng post, syempre hihingi ko muna yung consent ng tao bago ko siya itag kasi minsan may mga kakilala kasi ako na kapag tinatag sila na hindi nila alam, nagagalit.
Maging isang magandang ehemplo tayo sa ating mga kabataan.
Yes, ang ating mga ikinukomment ay hindi dapat maka-apekto sa isang tao because comment can affect someone's life, especially when this country's pain.
At nag-iisip ko muna kung ito bang i-reply ko, tatanggapin niya ba o madidari siya.
Isa lamang ang adiksyon na halos nilamo na ng sistema ng social media ang isipan ng isang inosenteng kabataan.
Minsan nga dinidelete ko na lang yung post kasi minsan kasi wala namang sense yung ipopost.
Huwag nating hayaan na tuluyan tayong malamon ng adiksyon.
Nagkawat po ako ML pero tiyakontrol ko po ang sadiri ko.
Gamitin natin ito sa tamang pamamaraan.
Defamation on social media should stop because what you say about others doesn't define them, it defines you.
The Philippine Information Agency, the official information arm of the Republic of the Philippines, has taken huge strides to safeguard the youth against the dangers in the online world by aggressively pushing for the promotion of its nationwide cyber wellness program.
We have to be media literate, be critical and erudite on internet. From using your gadgets, interacting to humans, and so on, everybody must be mindful of his or her behavior in social media.
Dapat i-check nila yung mga information na nilalaman ng Facebook kasi hindi na totoo yung information.
Maging matalino, mapanuri, at mas mabuting pag-isipan ng matagal kaysa pagsisihan natin habang buhay.
I am Riza May Pamplona, an editor and videographer of our Docubata entry entitled Kamay na Maingat, Isip na Matalas. I've learned on how to build strong relationship with my group mates. I've also learned on how to improve my communication skills in a way of convincing interviewee to join us.
This film never also failed us to give great lesson we can apply to life. We had faced tremendous rush as a cause of the time that lacked. For this reason, we've come into the conclusion of realizing that time is really important. We have to value each minute because time is gold.
This is my Dokuyabata experience. Joining Dokuyabata is difficult because we have no experience in filming, editing, and writing scripts. And my classmates and I were not even close before this event happened. Although, it was an extreme good experience. I experienced new things, learned new things, and I met new people, get to know them more, and even figure out how to interact with different kind of people. Encountered different kind of challenges, problems, considering that was due to lack of adequate knowledge in film production. Despite the challenges, we completed the film successfully. I realized that by involving other members, I was able to detect weaknesses that could not have been noticed if I relied on personal judgment alone. Making an entries for Docubata with my classmates found memories of an experience that has stuck with me and expanded my understanding and appreciation of expression through film.
Joining Docubata is so much fun, even though we didn't have an experience in the field of filming. On the first day of meeting, I experienced difficulty in communicating to them since I didn't totally know them in the first place. But during the time we were together as a team, I got to know them better and became closer to them. Because of Docubata, I learned many things, I learned many skills, and also I've met many people. I think the most memorable experience to me is how I've met my teammates, and this promotes that socializing is so important in all aspects. Because of socializing, we are able to manage and successfully finish. Joining and making an interest in Docubata with my teammates is one of my greatest achievements in life. Even if we didn't win, in my heart and in my mind, we still won.
Ako po si Marla Franz Das Reyes, screenwriter and narrator ng Group of 5 or Tangkakal Production. Sa pagdokubata po, natuto akong makihalubilo sa ibang tao, bata man o matanda, pati na rin sa mga kagrupo ko na hindi ko pa gaanong ka-close noon. Dito rin ay natuto akong pahalagahan o i-value ang feelings na ibinibigay ng bawat isa sa amin. Gayun din ay pahalagahan ang oras na inilalaan ng mga interviewees namin para makabuo kami ng isang maganda at makabuluhan na Docubata entry.
Hello, I'm Isabel Mendez Makasinag, Director of Group 5 with a Docubata film, Kamay na Maingat, Isip na Matalas. Over the course of the shoot, we ran into a number of issues. It was challenging to us to locate a suitable setting for the film. We had a given amount of time to finish the job, so we had to film despite the bad weather. But despite of all the difficulties, we were able to finish the film. For us, good time management is a major motivator. Time management is the key, although it seems hectic. As long as you manage your time properly, you can get everything done. Effective teamwork begins and ends with a good communication. And every new experience brings its own maturity and a greater clarity of vision. To my group mates, you guys are the best.
Okay na? Madali. One. Ito, okay na? Okay na? Kole, okay na? Kole, okay na? Oh my God! Carla, okay na? Okay na? Okay, pag narinig nyo na ang go, okay na po ang 1, 2, 3, go! Sabit, basta na double check.
October 24.
Sa sansinukob na tinatapakan, talamak na bawat katauhan may bitbit na karapatan. Sa mundo ng social media, saan ang lugar ng kabataan?
Ako po si Bonanday Ugaw.
MGCNC Love Buen Madjanero.
Sa makabagong mundo, halos lahat na ay umiikot sa teknolohiya. Lalo na't dumating ang pandemya, dumepende lalo sa social media ang karamihan. Sa mumunting bayan ng Pilar, hamak na kalat ang impluwensya na sinasabi. Mula sa tahanan at mga kalsada, tiyak na mayroong masisilayang kumakalikot ng gadget. Naging parte na ito sa araw-araw na pamumuhay ng Pilareño. Karaniwan sa kabataan ng Pilar ang magkaroon ng access sa social media. Ano kaya ang mga rason kung bakit nila ito ginagamit?
Marami din po siya kasi since nakakatabang din po siya sa pag-research and pag-eskwela, nakakatabang din po siya na mapadali po sa pag-communicate din po sa parents' message. Nag-aali nga po sila. Yung isa ko pong parents, yung mama ko po, is OFW. So, napapadali po sa pagka-istorya sa iya and pag-iling sa iya.
Kung karahayan ang aapoton, syempre dakulo ng ang natatabang kang social media, lalo na sa pakikisocial from the name itself. Arog kang ngunya na pandemic, nagagamit ang social media bilang as a way of communication, nagiging siyang pinaka-main, iyon na talaga mismo tigagamit kang tao, arog kang sa online class, duman. Tapos, dahil sa social media, nagkakaigwang rampantly aware, nagiging updated ang mga tao dahil sa natataong information kay. Saro akong aki ining OFW, si mama, nagatrabaho, arayo sa mo. Ang social media, naging importante yun na parte sa mo. Social media, yun ang nagatao sa mo ni time, yun ang sa mo. Nagiging way na ang social media bilang duman tauhan ng bond, duman nangyayari ang bond through communication.
Malinaw na malaking tulong ang dala ng social media sa kabataan. Ngunit, posible bang ang nagbebenepisyo sa isang tao ay maaari ring makapahamak dito?
One time, may nagpost ng pandok mo, kang mga friends mo, tapos na medyo makanos, katuwa-tuwa ka ito. Tapos, ninda ito, igamit bilang pangkaraw-karaw sa imo. Dawa karaw ito, medyo sa pamamagitan ka ito, medyo nag-low sa estimo.
Naranasan ko naman po yan. Like, nakit talaga ako ito. Tadi ko man siya tigitugutan, mag-arog ka ito, tapos tigpost niya lang, tapos gininiritan pa ako ninda. Kumbaga, makulungan po ito.
As long as may consent ali sa ko na pipailing na ninda sa ko kung arog bakaan, arog kayo ang gigibuon para maaraman ko man kung para maaraman maninda kung anong magiging reaction ko sa ipopost nindang picture ko.
Kadalasan ay hindi maiiwasan ang mga suliraning kaakibat nito. Ngunit, may magagawa pa?
Bago pa man tayo napunta sa advancement ng technology, dati pa man ay meron na tayong mga laws and issuances protecting the rights of children. So unang-unang pinagbabanggaan ng mga batas na pumoprotekta sa mga karapatan ng mga bata ay yung UNCRC Convention on the Rights of Children, na kung saan yung treaty na yun ay isang signatory ang ating bansa. At tayo ay nag-adhere na susunod doon sa mga provisions na nakalagay doon, lalo na yung pagpoprotekta sa 10 karapatan ng mga bata. So aside from the UNCRC, isa ding laws na basehan ng pagpoprotekta sa karapatan ng mga bata is yung ating Republic Act 7610 and yung ating mga cybercrime laws, anti-pornography, Data Privacy Act. So yan yung mga batas na kumbaga although hindi siya nakafocus sa children's rights lang, Pero isa yan sa mga laws na pinagbabasehan whenever there is a violation committed against the rights of children.
Maaaring maikontrol ang mga kilos ng kabataan upang maiwasan ang mga sitwasyon na hindi dapat nila maranasan. Ngunit, paano kung ang magdadala ng panganib ay ang mga taong malalapit sa kanila mismo?
Ang pinopost ko lang yung kung may okasyon, tapos yung kung alam may honors dyan sa school, congratulations, tapos birthday. Naugma lang ako kasi ang mga kasko, nakalaog sa arugkaan. Aboy niya i-post na birthday niya. Ang gusto siya lang i-post comment sa next, ang abo niya. Nadagit niya yung pagpipost na may honor siya, abo niya.
Nasopag lang.
Naso. Si Diyos mo ya. So, ini lang, tapos si kuya niya ang abo. So, bako lang masusapgon, abo talaga niya. Matagita magayon, si mama nga ya. Sige nga, post-post.
So, nag-post ako dahil dati, syempre proud ka sa aki mo, sa mga achievements niya ngaya, so milestone sa buhay niya. Nanali lang ako kasi kang panahon wala man kaming mga pictures, wala kaming video. So, ang mga relatives sa Mindanao, arayoon. Sa Mindanao, machat, maapot, kumusta na nga si JM, si Agong, tapos ako. So ako, nahihirapan man dahil man ako so isnab na mag-reach out sa inda, pero nag-post na lang ako para mailing ninda. So maugmaman sinda, pag naiiling ninda na, ay, dakulaon na pala ngaya, si JM, arkay ni, halos nga ni, 9 years na kaming dahil nakakauli duman.
Ang sharing ay nangyayari sa tuwing ang adulto ay bumabahagi ng mga pribado o personal na mga detalye tungkol sa isang bata sa digital na mundo. Kadalasan ay inilalantad ang kabataan sa mundong social media nang wala ang kanilang pahintulot.
Kung may kasamang personal information, so tiga-share ninda, bako siya okay kasi na-invade yung privacy. Pwede siyang mag-cause ng risk, pwedeng manakaw sa identity mo kasi madali na lang makuha so personal information tungkol sa imo.
Ayon sa mga pananaliksik, natansya na 2 ng 3 bahagi ng mga kaso ng identity theft na makaaapekto sa kabataan pagdating ng taong 2030 ay resulta ng sharing.
Dapat guided ka, ano lang ang dapat mong ipopost, ano ang hindi dapat, ito lang dapat.
Bago pumindot ay dapat munang pagnilayan kung ang impormasyon ba ay naaayon na ibahagi, kung makaaapekto sa kinabukasan, at kung maaaring maging parte ng digital footprint ng isang bata.
Being part of this is difficult but fun. I met a lot of people and ended up being friends with them. I learned from it that don't rush any work you do. Be patient and learn to wait. Just enjoy the progress because it is where you learn and grow.
Docubata was a great experience for me. It helped me improve my communication and social and naging kami chance para mamati ang different opinion ninda about the rights of children sa social media and those advantages and disadvantages of using it. And also, I've realized that social media has a large influence on teenagers. Some use it for educational purposes, for communication, and share information and make connections. But some people use it to rumor spreading and unrealistic views of other people's lives and peer pressure. Being aware on social media is important because it helps us to know our limitations, how to use social media properly, and how to be safe in using it. Thank you.
Hello po, I'm Merkel Chef Escanio, and the function po I performed here was a cinematographer po. I really love taking random videos and pictures po talaga. That's why I volunteered in this role. But I really don't have an experience po before in this kind of task. Kaya po sobrang thankful po ako na nakapag-participate po kami sa Docubata. Kasi bukod po sa nakaukod ako how to operate and set up the equipment, which is the camera, I also learned more po how to mingle and how to share one's thoughts, feelings, and experiences po with the group one. So from that wonderful experience po, I realized that it is important to open ourselves to new things so that we can acquire new experiences with so many different learnings. It may seem to be a small thing po, but contributed practical knowledge and skills to each one of us from direct observation and participation po in such particular event. So sometimes po, we need to explore for new things because it is never enough to settle with what we already know and hold on to that knowledge until we grow old. So that's all po. Thank you po and God bless.
Hi, I'm Polly Cristi Madrelejos, the editor of Masid Production, a documentary film entitled Mangno, which means to be aware or be vigilant. At first, we really struggled with the composition of the idea, which caused confusion and misunderstanding in the pre-production shoot. On top of that, I felt pressured because I have little to no knowledge of editing and I am scared that I may not fulfill my role as an editor. We are all new to documentary filmmaking, but we surpassed the pre-production and production shoots through cooperation. We gave mostly our time, effort, and sleep in post-production, if I'm not mistaken, for 4 consecutive days. We exported our final video for the 3rd time, and every time we preview the video, we are hoping and praying that there's no typographical error in the subtitles and that the audio aligns. We are also continuously checking the guidelines from NCCT for assurance that our work meets their standards. Throughout the process, I've developed a bond with my workmates. Exhaustion was there, but I really enjoyed the experience. I explored new things and that are way out of my league, and I am thankful for that. I also realized that a team really functions well and can achieve their target goal, time, schedule through a combined workforce.
It was all foreign to me, the whole Docubata experience. I am writing before, so it was unfamiliar, and it is normal for humans to feel uneasy when facing unfamiliarity. I have only seen the end products my previous co-mates created for the competition, not the behind the scenes of the production. I was afraid of messing up and pulling my whole team down with me since I was inexperienced. Everything was a first to me, traveling with heavy equipment to meet strangers, formally doing interviews, picking up with their stories, dedicating a huge amount of time to form a craft. It challenged my social skills indeed. It seemed impossible to come to an end. Right after we finished receiving the interviews responses, I knew it was time for me to do my job. I was overthinking how long I could finish the script. To make it worse, I got sick right after our last interview. I had a headache and a cold after waking up from a nap. Then it became flu that lasted for a week or so. I felt so much guilt as the other members of my team were only waiting for the script and I was supposed to write for us to go on with the production. They were also patient and my body felt so heavy against the bed with guilt. Soon after recovering, I started writing. I knew I needed to make up for all the time that I have wasted. I could not just keep the others waiting, so I sent drafts little by little until I have finished the whole script. It took off such a heavy load off my shoulders. That was when I could at least think that I deserve to feel like I'm not a burden anymore. Later on, I was tasked to assist our editor. We were already on the editing phase. Roughly, it took us 4 days to wrap everything up. Kudos to our hardworking editor. Our editor, director, and I could not help to squeal and make little celebratory dances when we watched our final entry. It was such a relief. Looking through flashbacks, I think I would not mind doing it again. It was stressful, definitely, but I think I could say it helped me grow. If I was with the same people, I might consider doing it all over again.
Indeed, it was agitating, jumping into an unfamiliar territory. Everyone up their roles, when in fact, no one can be good at anything the first time they try it. So we have to allow ourselves to be beginners, to not be good at something we have never actually tried and not feel bad about it, but to appreciate ourselves for trying and be grateful for the time we spent together to know each other more. The whole thing was a struggle. It seemed impossible. I mean, you know what they say, it always seems impossible until it's done. So, for the next challenges we are to face, remember to trust the process. But more importantly, ourselves.
Sa panahon ngayon, karamihan na sa mga kabataan ay maaga nang namulat sa makabagong mundo ng social media. Hindi maitatanggi na ang mga social medias o teknolohiya ay isa sa naging produkto ng makabagong panahon.
Gawain sa pang-araw-araw, yung mga impormasyon na kailangan kong hanapin nasa social media.
Ayon sa pinakahuling ulat ng Digital 2022 ng social media management firm na Hootsuite at creative agency na We Are Social, ang Pilipinas ay pumapangalawa sa listahan ng mga bansa na ang mga mamamayan ay gumugugol ng may pinakamaraming oras sa internet at social media. Sa bayan ng Pilar, marami kaming nakapanayam ng mga kabataan na may edad 13 hanggang 17 taong gulang na nagmula sa iba't ibang barangay. Ang ilan sa kanila ay nagbahagi ng kanilang mga saloobin, karanasan, at kanilang behavior bilang isang digital citizen, at kung paano sila maagang namulat sa mundo ng social media at paggamit ng teknolohiya.
Ang pangalan ko ay John Still Art Guyena, 16 anyos, nakatira sa Banuyo, Pilar, Sorsogon. Time killer para sa akin ang social media. Kadalasan nasasayahan, masaya, at kaka-addict minsan, lalo kapag loose streak. Pero minsan, hindi ako natutuwa. Kaming mga toxic at or scam na akong nakikita.
Nararanasan ko sa paggamit ng social media ay kung ilan sa kanila sinasabi siya ng masama, ganyan. Minsan rin, scam rin ako.
Sa kabila ng mga positibong dulot nito, maaari itong magsanhi ng peligro. Ito'y gagamitin sa masamang paraan.
And then, maka-encounter ng mga taong toxic.
Ang digital footprint ng ating ay i-explain ay para siyang shadow or bakas ng isang digital user or user. So, lahat ng ating activity or ginagawa in the digital world or sabihin natin sa internet ay may bakas.
Nagiging responsable ako sa mga bagay na makakatulong sa akin at sa kapwa ko.
Ang masama yung idudulot ng sobrang social media sa mga kasinana. Imbisis pala, sobrang pag sinuko mo, then wait, tayo yan, nag-cellphone. Imbisis, nagkuray ko sa ipasibide.
Na-post ako pictures ko, tapos bay ko aram na basihan pala sa Facebook ang kung magayon ka or hindi.
Bilang kabataan, kagaya na lamang ni Cherry, ay nararapat na maging bukas ang ating mga mata at isipan pagdating sa mga panganib na dulot ng social media. Ika nga, think before you click. Dahil sa bawat maling pindot, kaakibat nito ang maaaring ikapahamak o makakasira ng pagkatao, lalo na ng mga kabataan.
Search for the right website or applications to use. Please check kung ito ba ay legit or yung mga peking website na pwede tayong mapagkunan ng informasyon ay kailangan ma-determine.
Maging responsible kita sa mga tigasabi ta sa inda. Lalo na, bako gabos nila sa social media, kilala ta, and bako gabos nila sa social media, aram ang totoong personality ta.
Magiging isang responsableng mga digital citizen ang mga kabataan sa ngayon kahit na sila ay maagang namulat sa digital na mundo. Una, kung sila ay nagagabayan ng kanilang mga magulang.
Magkaroon ng kamalayan, maging mulat sa mga posibilidad at maging isang responsableng digital citizen.
Being part of Mahiwaga production is a precious moment for me because we are working as a team, using time, motivation, and perseverance to finish and pass our investments on time. We mess up, especially in some circumstances, to the point where we argue, but doesn't mean that we have to split up. According to Lucius Annius Seneca, is one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. For me, documentary is a difficult job because it requires a lot of effort and time. However, being with someone, or being with your friends rather, is one of the gold or precious moments in our lives, and it makes things better. One of the secret ingredients that help us finish our documentary entry was a teamwork. I experienced and learned a lot. To be part of this production also teaches me the value of friendship and interplays. No one will give up and no one will be left behind. We must believe in ourselves, trust the process, and if there is a tomorrow when we are not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you think, stronger than you appear, and smarter than you believe.
I am John Ray T. Espelenbergo, musical composer of Mahiwaga production. This past month, the month of July, Mr. Lowell Adrian Sulayaw, our dear advisor, announced about the entry for Docubata and to form a group to join for the entry. After we form a group, we've given our group name Mahiwaga Production. We've made up plans to do this documentary and we choose digital citizenship as our theme. It is to determine the responses of everyone about their responsibility to use technology and social media and how it affects their everyday responsibilities and practices. Our team chose to have a 3 days and 2 nights in Gladwell's house. We've come up many struggles, especially in the production, but also we've come up many unforgettable memories. We've shared our learnings and our skills in production. We've done our responsibility as a member of the group and for the production. On the last day of our production, we finish our interview to those respondents we have chosen and give thanks to them. As a group, we've shared our unforgettable and fun time together. When the editing part comes up, we've come up many struggles, but we've finished it as we've planned. Despite of the struggles, we surpassed with the help of our teamwork and our dedication. At sa huli, sa hanapin ang puso sa paggawa ng dokumentaryo.
Hello, I am Glad, and I would like to share my experience during the filming of the Docubata entries. So, when we were filming the Docubata entry, the most important thing I learned was the importance of time. Planning, preparation, and time management is really important. Well, I experienced a lot of different emotions while filming, but all in all, happiness is still on the top. Though times get tough, we still manage to laugh.
My name is Karen Bilobrigo, a documenter of Mahiwaga production. As a documenter, I've gained and learned a lot of new things since me and my team is not into filming and we don't have that enough knowledge. We face a lot of problems and barriers in producing our entry. We lack many things such as materials and equipment that are needed to make a great film. Through that, we came to the point of some strategies and ideas to do in order to fill the gaps or what we lack. And because of this, I believe that if we have enough encouragement, we won't have any regrets as long as we do our best. That is why no matter what outcome or result is, all of us is the winner. The sacrifices, hard work, and time that we put into this are enough to prove that we are the best. And of course, filming is not an easy thing, so it's normal to have some tantrums with each other that make us know each other much better. Additionally, one of the observations that maybe can be a knowledge or somewhat a lesson for me and others also is that participation is not the only thing that we need in production, but also mutual understanding.
I'm Denzel Misjala. My experiences in Dokybata 2022 are interacting with friends and other people, and knowing more about what they have been experiencing and what they have experienced in the everyday use of social media and technology. We experienced going to other people's houses and interviewing them one by one. Many of them share the things they experience in using social media, about what other people are saying to them on social media, receiving spam messages and messages from anonymous people and other people that is not even their Facebook or social media friend. It's sad that even if they are only at the age of what we call a minor, they already experience receiving malicious links, scams, tricking, deception, and other wrongdoings on social media. We also experience having a boodle fight and having overnight. We felt the heat and rain as we do our Dokybata. It's a go whether it's raining or shining. It's fun to interact more with other people, especially interacting with friends. As we interact with them, we also build a relationship with them. And the longer we interact with them, the stronger the relationship is. I'm glad to know that there are so many people that are open to sharing their experiences even if we're almost strangers to them. They didn't hesitate to make us feel their emotions and to show their emotions as they told us their experiences. It's great to experience interviewing other people to know more about them and to be able to understand them more. By interviewing different kinds of people, we're opening up our minds to think that all of us differ from one another. But I'm a little disappointed to know that most of them are already consuming too much time using their gadgets or technologies, like us using social media. I think that people of their age should focus more on their studies than on using technologies because these technologies or gadgets affect them, and if worse, they might get addicted to them and just think of stopping their studies. But it's actually fun and exhausting doing a Dokybata. Fun to know more about other people's experiences and exhausting to interview them all and do all of the work that is given by you. It's not just the interviews that make it fun and exhausting, but the editing as well. It's exhausting because of making it the best documentation we can, and fun when we are almost and already finished editing it, and it is fun to know that we are able to pass right on time or right before the actual time of deadline. Thank you.
My experience in Dokybata 2022 as a documenter helped me a lot to gain knowledge about the documentary production. At the same time, it allowed me to socialize and build a friendly connection with my production team. We had various experiences while preparing for a Dokybata entry. We encountered some limitations in terms of time management, knowledge about the documentary making, since we're not into filmmaking or any documentary production, and other personal limitations. But regardless of those constraints, we remain confident that we can achieve the goal of our group only if we work together. It was a roller coaster ride for us. We encountered challenges, but we still had fun as well. And we made it at last.
Docubata ay naging masaya dahil nabigyan na pa nito ng pagkakataon na makipagsalamuha sa ibang kabataan. At dahil rin dito sa Docubata, nagkaroon ako ng mga panibagong kaibigan at nakagawa ko ng magandang relasyon sa kanila.
Hi guys, I'm Arnelina Aguilar, the director of the short documentary film entitled Docubata. First of all, in behalf of our team, the Mehiwaga Production, would like to thank Mr. Llewellyn Sulayo for pursuing us to join the National Docubata 2022. For me, it's a great privilege and opportunity na aming maibahagi ang talento ng bawat isa sa amin sa ganitong larangan. Through this video experience in joining Docubata 2022, we've been able to express our ideas, a lot of thoughts and creativity, and also not just by showcasing our talents, but also we've been able to promote child's participations and on pressing issues that directly affect their total development. And all in all, we've been learning a lot about stages and applying it, creating documentary films. And lastly, I would like to thank to my production team, the Mehiwaga Production. Thank you guys for the cooperation and the collaboration. As a team, ito yung pinaka-importante. For almost 2 months na bakasyon, tayong iribanan, mas na-build up pa yung samhanta. Di man napabilang sa shortlist, well, at least as a director, I'm proud to every one of us that, of course, we've been able to make it. And we all know naman na we did our very best. That's it. Thank you, everyone.
guys, we are here na. Pupunta na tayo sa MDR. Ay, saan pa?
The chief of police.
Chief of police. So guys, we are going to the chief of police. Uy! So guys, uy, hindi na, grabe kayo po doon. Vloggeris na. Counselor pag-aga, vloggeris pag-ugto. So guys,
Okay na, pag-going po kami kay Josh. Mapakulong.
so guys, tamo na kami sa Chief of Police Station sa Coulomb at George.
Nakulungan po siya.
Counselor pag-aga, vloggeris pag-ugto.
Paghapon, estudyante.
Paghapon, estudyante, pagbanggi, macho dancer.
Macho dancer. Si Josh.
So guys, dito kita. So dito kita malaw. Hi te, hi baby girl, welcome to my vlog. Ay, si Luigi, may baby girl na. Uy, boko dyan. Uy. So what's up? Gabalik na naman ang kapugian tayo. Vlog naman yan. Shoutout Tiago, na-miss ko na siya. Shout mo si Ago mo.
Shoutout na kay Luigi, nami-miss na niya si
Docubata is one of the significant things that molded us STEM students. It enables us to develop our hidden potentials and skills. It guides us through our future life journey as the next leaders of the future generation. Our achievements are not one-time big-time event, but a process that teaches us to persevere and endure, for us to be future ready. Despite of the tears, complaint, and sleepless nights, we are here today to share our highlights, not to boast, but to inspire you, dear schoolmates. We are the sellers in the making. We are ready to study, serve, and shine.